Hello children, I hope you all are healthy and hearty. Let us start our day with an inspirational quote. Never leave things for tomorrow which you can do it today. It means time never waits for anyone. The situation of tomorrow will be different and there will be some other work you will be engaged in. So never leave any work for later which you can do it today or now. Okay? Children, in the last period we have started chapter number 12, Dr. Dolittle learns animal language, in which we have seen that Polynesia the parrot told Dr. Dolittle that parrots can talk in two languages. First is people's language and second is birds' language. Dr. Dolittle was very surprised to hear this and wanted to learn the animal's language. He told Polynesia to start with the ABC of the bird's language and that too slowly so that he can learn the things properly. Okay, till this much we have seen in the last period. Now we will see the next part of it. Children, take out your textbook. Keep your finger on this. Okay. So that was the way the doctor came to know that animals had a language of their own and could talk to one another. So doctor came to know that animals too had a language as we human speak different languages like English, Hindi, Marathi, etc. Animals too speak like dog bark, cat mews, bees buzz and many more. And all that afternoon while it was raining, Polynesia sat on the kitchen table giving him bird words to put down in the notebook. So, all that afternoon it was raining. So, Polynesia sat on the kitchen table giving doctor the bird's word so that doctor can put down. Put down means note down in the notebook. All that time when the dog Zip came in, the parrot said to the doctor, "See, he is talking to you." So after some time, when they were having tea, the dog Zip came in. The parrot said to the doctor, "See, he is talking to you." "Look to me as though he were scratching his ear," said the doctor. So, doctor could not understand dog's language. He thought the dog was scratching his ear. Scratching his ears means कान खुजाना. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना कान खुजाना. So he was scratching his ears. But animals don't always speak with their mouths, said the parrot in the high voice, raised her eyebrows. They talk with ears, with their feet, with their tails, with everything. So, seeing this, the parrot said in high voice and raising her eyebrows that animals don't always speak. Likewise, we human don't have to always speak. Our body reaction tell everything to the people in front of us. Now children, tell me when you are happy, what will you do? Yes, correct. You will smile. You are filled with joy, so you clap hands, etc. Now, what if you are sad? Yes, it is exactly opposite of it. You will cry, you will scream, you are filled with anger and etc. In the same way, animals talk with their ears, they use their feet, their tails, they use everything to talk. Sometimes they don't want to make a noise. Do you see now the way he is twitching up one side of his nose? Means sometimes they don't want to make a noise. So they don't show any expression. Children, as we have our emotions, feelings exactly in the same way, animals too have their feelings, emotions, etc. Do you see now the way he is twitching up one side of his nose? Twitching means making a quick movement of some body part. So he is twitching his neck. He is making movement in his nose. What does that mean? Asked the doctor. So doctor asked, what does it mean? Why he is twitching his nose? That means, can't you see that it has stopped raining? Polynesia answered. So for that, Polynesia answered, see, the rain has stopped. He is always use a question. He is asking you a question. So why he is twitching his nose? Because he is asking you questions. Dogs nearly always use their nose for asking questions. So why he is twitching his nose? Because he is asking some question, and dogs use twitch their nose to ask the question. After a while, with the parrot's help, the doctor got to learn the language of animals so well that he could talk to them himself and understand everything they said. Then he gave up being a people's doctor altogether. So, after some time, Dr. Dolittle learned animals' language with the help of the parrot Polynesia. He learned the language so well that he not only talked to them but also understood everything they said. So he is able to converse with them in their language. So doctor after that doctor decided to give up being a people's doctor altogether. Children, I hope you like the story and you understood it. Okay, now it's your homework time. Read chapter number 12 thoroughly of your English textbook and learn the meanings. Okay, children? We will see you in the next period. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.